Purple sand beach on the so-called Pfeiffer Beach in California. The sand is not merely a simple whitish-yellow color, as instead, certain sections of the beach have a purple coloration. And, even more interesting is why this beach has a purple color. The purple sand at Pfeiffer Beach is largely composed of a variety of a semi-precious gemstone known as garnet. The Pfeiffer Beach can be found along the coastline of central western California, where it is 32.5 miles west of the city of Greenfield. When a person thinks of the gemstone garnet, they typically think of it as a dark red to red-black gemstone. Yet, garnet is not a single mineral but rather a family of closely related minerals. For example, while pyrope garnet contains a magnesium atom, almandine garnet instead garnet variety contains an iron atom in the place of that same atom. And, in spessartine garnet, a manganese atom is in the place of the same aforementioned atom. Because of this, garnets can be many other colors including yellow, green, orange, and in the case of the Pfeiffer Beach, purple. The garnet variety in question responsible for the purple color of the beach is spessartine. All of this spessartine garnet originated to the east of the beach where there is a thick rock unit of Mesozoic-era granite that contains an abundance of purple-tinted spessartine garnet. This granite represented a series of failed high silica content magmatic intrusions which never reached the surface. Fairly large crystals including garnets formed over time as it took a lengthy period of time crystal growth when compared to surface rock for the magma to cool. Although the true age of this granite is unclear, it might be between 66 and 100 million years old. Over many millions of years, the rock overlying the granite eroded away and the granite itself was uplifted before becoming exposed on the surface. This granite then began also slowly eroding away, causing pieces of garnet within the granite to also fall out. These pieces then eroded over time until they became sand. Sand grain size. For context, sand merely describes a grain size, not a specific variety of source rock, which using one criteria describes an assortment of rock particles which have a grain size of between 1/20th of a millimeter and 2 millimeters. Then, the density of the garnet-rich sand came into play. Since the garnet is denser than the majority of surrounding sand grains, it does not move as easily, while the lighter grains which are largely quartz wash away. In other words, the denser sand grains piled up in a manner similar to sifting gravel using a gold pan. Over hundreds of thousands of years, this process created a beautiful beach filled with numerous purple-tinted garnet crystals. Conclusion. Thanks for watching. If you would like to request a specific topic, please leave a comment below. Additionally, I would like to thank this channel's patrons on Patreon and channel members on YouTube.